March 1998 was the first time that Abby Chase was set on paper, which is Danger Girl. J. Scott Campbell created her in March 1998. March 2018 is here. We're celebrating 20 years of Abby Chase. For my little celebration, I'm going to be doing my J. Scott Campbell's Part 3 video. Stick around, let's get to it. First thing I got was, when I went to the Mall of America, I stopped at Hot Topic and I picked up this J. Scott Campbell Spider-Man number 500 t-shirt. I bought it in the men's large bin, but I think it's a women's because it's a little bit too small for me. So this will be a giveaway for my 1,000 subscribers. I'm coming up to my first full year myself, and I got like just under 1,000, somewhere 900 and change. And I appreciate every one of you guys. Thank you guys for watching me. Thank you guys for sticking around, and thanks for the support. And because of that, for my 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing some kind of contest. I'll figure out before the 1,000 subscriber gets here. But yeah, I definitely want to commemorate this occasion with some type of giveaway. And I figured out what I'm going to do. I'm not going to announce it in this video, but look out for that. So there's a t-shirt. And then over here, out of the screen, kind of out of the screen, I got 3 piles of books that we're going to be going over. So hopefully I can knock them all out. I'll try and do as little amount of talking as possible, if that's possible. All right, first thing we got, I don't even know how you pronounce these. Is it Scheherazade? Anyways, that's number 1, cover C. I got number 2. This is the daylight cover. They made also a nighttime cover, which is number 2, cover C. So I got both of those. I got number 3 and number 4 and number 5. Number 5 also has a cover C, which is nighttime. So I got the daytime and the nighttime version. So that's the Scheherazade, however you pronounce it. I got the Vampirella crossover. This is part of my original collection of stuff that I've had for decades. I would say probably a decade coming up. And then I bought this one recently on a vacation when I went to Seattle or Portland. When I went to Portland, I went to their comic book shop over there in Battleground, Washington. And they had this on the wall for 20 bucks. So that thing was pretty nice condition. So now I got the foil cover and the regular cover. These were a trade. That's stuff that I got from one of my subscribers. I appreciate that. I'm pretty sure I already did a video of the unboxing, but you guys saw in my part 2 video the little black book. I had the 3 cover, the pencil, the ink, and the colored. And this is my second copy of this venomized Iron Fist. I got Betty and Veronica number 1, the colored version. There's also a sketch version. I'm not sure if I have that or not. We'll find out in a few minutes because this is the rest of my Campbell books in my collection. So, Onslaught Reborn. This is a little bit older Campbell cover. Still relatively hard to come by. Wonderful World of Oz. That's a pretty cool cover. Amazing Spider-Man number 1. This is part of a puzzle that goes along with Superior Spider-Man number 31, which I believe comes over here on this side, possibly. And then Spider-Man 2099, which goes on the other side. So however that goes, something like that-ish. So I got all 3 of those. Black Cat. These are the Black Cat, the Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows number 11. These were exclusive from the Campbell store. That's cover A. If you guys haven't checked, Campbell uploaded a link on his website where you could buy some of these issues individually. I bought the 4-pack, but if you guys needed, say you bought the 2-pack and you want to get the third one, he has that option to only buy one book. I'm not sure if it's still going. I think it is until the 9th, which is tomorrow, so it might be too late by the time you guys see this video. But I'll try and post this video tonight for you guys so you can get a chance to check it out, hopefully. And then I got the hard to find cover D, which is pretty much cover A, just in all white. So I got those, and then I take the boards and bags, and I put them in my own boards and bags, my own Mylars. And I take the Campbell sticker. If you look really closely, you can kind of see it says Campbell on it. I keep the stickers, put them in my own boards and bags. X-Men Worlds Apart. This is a really cool Storm cover that Campbell did. It's relatively easy to find and not very expensive of a book. You can get this book for, I believe, less than $10. But this one's a little bit harder to find. The Wizard World Texas sketch cover. So I got both of those. You guys saw I had one copy of Danzel's in my part 2 video. This is another one that I have next to my sketch cover. I got both of those. This is Skyrunner number 2. This is one of my more favorite Campbell books because it's relatively unknown. It's got a little bit of his style when he was doing Wildsiders. It's a really cool cover. I got Back to the Future number 1. It's pretty cool. I did Marty. And Marty's mom, I forget her name. This book, I believe they had 2 different covers for this, maybe 3. I wound up getting this one individually. I bought these. I started buying books from Campbell's website the very next book after this one came out. They still had these available on his website, but I started buying them regularly on the very next book, which I think was Mary Jane 15. Or Spider-Man 15, which is the Iron Jane cover. That's when I started buying books regularly from his website. But I got that one from, I think Unknown Comic Books just started selling Campbell stuff. I got this one from Campbell himself. Not too keen on the signature books, but I did like how this one was signed in gold. Right there, and then it's got the certificate. I like how Campbell does his certificates. It's got like a little copy of the front, like opaque, I guess you would say, or transparent in the background. I picked up Legacy from Campbell's website. I think I got this book for around $20. You can get this book directly from Midtown. It's a Midtown book, I think for $10. But Campbell had them on his website, and it was already signed with certificate. Like I said, I'm not too keen on the signatures, but it was available when I was buying, I believe it was this book. So the shipping was already paid for with that book, so I figured I'd add that one in for, it was either 15 or 20. I don't think it was too expensive. This was some of the books that I got from the blind box. So it's Jean Grey cover C. That's from books released from his website. I got X-Men Blue number 1 cover A. That one's also signed in blue. This one is signed in black. This one is signed in gold. I already have the sets, the 3 set of this, the 4 set of that one, and the 3 set of that one. And this one, this is not the book that I got from that set. This is my other copy. I might have stuck the other one that I got from the set in my box with the rest of this. The other 2 or 3 that I got with this one, maybe. This one came in the blind box. Avengers number 8, cover A. This is one of my favorite Campbell covers also. Really like the way he did the Mary Jane books that were coming out during that Mary Jane crossover event, whatever Marvel was doing about a couple months ago. Campbell's got a a good way of doing Mary Jane, that's for sure. I got Pussycat Dolls, or sorry, Josie and the Pussycats, #1, signed in red with a certificate. And that's it from that blind box. These are unknown comic book exclusives for the Renew Your Vows. What number was this? 13, I think? Yeah, 13 is right there. So I got that one. I got the one with Mary Jane and Black Cat is in red. I got the one with Black Cat and Mary Jane is in blue. And the Virgin cover. So I got the 4-piece of those. Amazing Spider-Man #4. The first appearance of Silk. This also has two other covers. There's a sketch cover and then a negative variant. These books are so expensive, I just opted to get the color version. And that was a part of a trade. X-Men, or sorry, Spider-Gwen 24. These are, I got the 4-piece from his website, but these are the first appearance. That's cover B, that's my favorite one of the set. But this is the first appearance of Gwenom. And that's cover C, where he did Gwenom. And then this is cover D. Gwen Stacy with the umbrella. So I got the 4 of those. I got Thundercats #0. It's a pretty neat book. See some of his art. Pretty cool. And now we'll get on. I got some Vampirella Lives. Try to get these books to balance up here. Vampirella Lives. I got Vampirella cover or issue 1. And I got some more of these. I think I got issue 0 somewhere in here coming up soon. This is the Sheena book. You guys just saw the Virgin cover. This is the regular cover A. I got, this is the Oz #1 sketch cover. I got this one in color somewhere. These are books that I got from Aspen during the Black Friday sale. It's Trish Out of Water. I got Shrugged #2. These are like the almost colorless retail incentives. I forget what they're called. It's a Bubblegun. I think Seeking Near Men has this one in his top books for the all color version. Very hard to get, limited to 200. I don't have that one. One day. And Soulfire. So I got a set of those. Alright, to keep moving along, I got the X-Men Resurrection covers. This is the 8 cover set. That's the classic X-Men, classic Jean Grey. I got the Ultimate X-Men Jean Grey. Kind of like the athletic suit. It's pretty neat. I got the Marvel Girl Jean Grey. Got the new X-Men Jean Grey. It's kind of like rogue-ish with the jacket. I got the Dark Phoenix cover. Dark Phoenix Jean Grey. I got the all new X-Men Jean Grey. And I got the X-Men Jean Grey. I got one more. It's kind of like her from the 90s. And then I got the X Factor Marvel Girl, Jean Grey. Then there was like a Madeline Pryor that he never released, but he did a really good job on it. It's a very cool cover. And then I got another one of these babies from his for buying that set. So that makes 3 of these. 3 of these, and then I got one of the bigger ones when I got the mystery box of prints. Just got this one in. Deja Thoris number 0. This is the 1 in 100. This is an older book, Army of Darkness, Ashes to Ashes number 1. Like as a version of Ash. Planet of the Apes. Got Planet of the Apes number 1. And number 2. Signature right there. 2001. And this is looks a little bit more like his, number 3. Shows a little bit more of his style in the 3rd one. I got X-Men, or it's A versus X, Avengers versus X-Men number 3. They have, I think, 3 different versions of this. They have one where she's black and white and she's color, and then they have the opposite where she's color and she's black and white, and then they change the color of the logo. But I like the all colored version, and I wasn't really too keen into getting all 3 of this particular book. As a completist, I probably eventually will, but we'll see. Time will tell. I got this is a Spider-Man 152, Ultimate Spider-Man 152. It's a pretty neat Black Cat book. I don't think these are very scarce. I got 2 copies of this. Ultimate Mystery number 1. He's got a pretty cool rendition of Nick Fury. And I like that Spider-Girl. But I got number 1, number 2, and number 3. And I got number 4 also in here, but this is a Ramos cover. It's a shame Campbell just did 1, 2, and 3. It's a 4-part series. The only one he didn't do was the Ramos cover, number 4. I got Jupiter's Legacy number 1. You guys might have saw this one in my video where I showing you how to do my boards and bags. And then I also got Spider-Man number 2, the Captain America cover. Here's another copy of my Vampirella number 1. One of these I picked up for $1 at a convention, so I just got mixed in with some other stuff. Vampirella, this is the shiny cover, the chrome cover. I think they made another one of these that's just color. Don't believe I have that one. This is one of my favorite Vampirella books. I got 2 of those. And then they made 3 different covers of this. They made a sketch cover, and then they also made a negative cover, which I do not have the negative cover. I got the Secret Legion Vampirella. Pretty cool artwork. I got Elephant Men number 1. And I also got the Elephant Men. I think this is number 18. And they make a colored version of this too. It goes for around $80. I don't have that book. I've bid on one before. And I didn't get it. But I got the sketch version. And then this is one of my favorite covers also, is number 30. Campbell also did. I got Gwenpool number 1. I think he made another version where it's like a director's cut where like the back is all sketch. I might even have that one. I don't remember. I feel like I do. I feel like I recently got this one. The regular cover. This is a cool one. It's Dynamic Forces, Myths and Legends number 1. It's limited to 1,000 copies. Nia Rufino did a super awesome job on the colors for these. The Dynamic Forces is mostly black and white, with the only color being in the robe. But and the lipstick. It's pretty cool though. They both got certificates saying there's 1,000 copies. There's 2 different certificates. This one says Dynamic Forces Incorporated has issued the certificate to authenticate this copy of Grimm Fairy Tales Myths and Legends number 1 Dynamic Forces variant as one special limited series of 1,000 copies. And then this one says Dynamic Forces Incorporated has issued a certificate of authenticity copy of Grimm Fairy Tales Myths and Legends number 1 Dynamic Forces variant as one of a specially limited series of copies. So this one just says it's limited. This one says it's limited to 1,000. Not sure why they printed 2 different certificates. Weird. Lady Death. You guys saw in my part 2 video where I had all the ones with the jewels. I got the scarlet one and the crimson one. This is the black and gold one. Next, I got a Hero Comics. Oops. Hero Comics from 2012. And the Vampirella Zero. This was limited to 100. Just got out of order somehow. And I think I have 2 and 3 that I've probably already showed you guys. I just got 2 other copies of number 1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I showed you in my part 1 video. Vampirella 1, 2, and 3. Danger Girl Army of Darkness. Now I'm getting a little bit of my Danger Girl stuff, which is fitting because the whole Abby Chase 20th anniversary thing coming up. Got the sketch version of this one. I got the Danger Girl number 2, the Omnichrome. A little bit shiny. I don't know if you can tell from the glare, but you can tell by the Dynamic Forces logo. And they printed a lot of these. There's 10,000 of these available. Not too expensive of a book. I think between $5 and $10, I think. Danger Girl number 3. Picked this up from a convention, maybe $1 or $2. Danger Girl Revolver. I have the other 2 books that go on both sides of this puzzle. Recently just got this one to fill in the gap. I got 2 copies of this one. IDW Danger Girl Trinity number 4. Covers 1, 2, and 3 make up the puzzle. And I think I've showed those before. Recently got number 4. Danger Girl Hawaiian Punch number 1. It's got Campbell's signature here, but this looks a lot like Royal's artwork. Yeah, it's pretty good. These are good ones. I got the Danger Girl preview. This is the first appearance of Abby Chase. This is the gold cover. I don't know if you can see that. And then the regular colored cover. These are relatively hard to come by. Low print runs. And yeah, to find these things in this good a condition, these near mint. This one's got a little bit of discoloration on the staple right there, but that should be able to clean up. But yeah, I really like these books. First appearance of Abby Chase is a good book to have. I think they're talking about making a Danger Girl movie. So, first appearance of Abby Chase would be a good one. Danger Girl Revolver #1. I got the regular and the sketch cover. I think these are relatively expensive. I think I paid like $70 for the set of these, maybe. Maybe even more. For some reason, I feel like I paid more than that. But I think these are super limited retailer incentives. I feel like I paid more than that. I feel like I paid $70 a piece, but that doesn't seem right. Danger Girl #1, Renegade. Got 2 copies of that. Mainly because I forgot that I had one when I bought the other one. #1, the retailer incentive. It's a sketch version of the other one. Not this one. This is Renegade and this is Revolver. Let's go back to Renegade. I got 2 copies of #3, which is possibly my favorite Campbell cover. I really love the colors and the composition of this. Really like that book. Also got that in the sketch version. This is the subscription cover. And this Renegade, I had Renegade, Revolver. I'll pull Revolver aside. Oops. So those are the Renegades. Renegade #4, the colored version, and also the sketch version, subscription cover. So that's all my Renegades. And I don't know if I probably already showed you all my Revolver stuff in the part 2 video. That's the reason I don't have the rest of that stuff out. Because the rest of the books that I have over here are my True Blood run. This is #1, cover B. It's the Campbell cover. I got the sketch version of that also. That's a thick book too. And then I got the Legacy edition, which has like a little border over the top and bottom. And then cover 2, I got the retailer incentive from Dynamic Forces. It's like a negative version. I got the Hastings exclusive, which is a retail incentive. The artwork is so cool. And then it's like a foil True Blood logo. And then I got the standard cover, which is cover B. And the sketch cover. And then #1, this is the puzzle. This makes up a big 6-piece puzzle. #1, cover A. #2, cover A. #3, cover A. #4, cover A. Number 5, cover A. And then the best one is number 6, cover A. And then, like I said, it makes like a big 6-piece puzzle. I'll show you guys that big puzzle right here. I'll take up the whole screen. And then I also got the retail incentives for these. I got number 1, which is limited to 1,000. Number 3, also limited to 1,000. And number 4. So 1, 3, and 4. I'm missing 2, 5, and 6, obviously. I got those, and then they all got the dynamic forces certificates of authenticity. There, there, and there. And then I also got the sketch with the red box foil covers. I got all 6 of those. So this makes it a little bit easier to put the puzzle together, because you just follow the bars. And that one goes on the bottom. This one goes on the left. Let's see, I don't know. I might be able to do this. Nah, not happening. Maybe. I'm gonna give it a shot. Nailed it. So that's all 6 of those. See if I can't do that without destroying them. Yeah, these things are all, this whole set, I would say is 9.6 plus 9.8. Every single book that I showed from my Campbell collection, there is the occasional 9.2 in here. But for the most part, these things are all super, super, super crisp. And Campbell's my favorite artist, so I try to keep those tip top of the collection. But that's all I got from my Campbell collection. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Peace.